Hi, my name is Becky. Welcome to Learning Chinese, 学中文. Time, an object that's so important to us in order to keep track of what we should do and when we should do it. And how many times are you caught without a watch and you have to ask somebody else what the time is? That's where this question comes in handy. What time is it? 现在几点了? 现在 refers to now. What is the time now at this moment? 几点了 is time. What time? 现在几点了? What time is it? 西安县自爱在这一几安点了现在几点了 What time is it? And then, if you're the lucky person with the watch, you answer by saying, it is, and giving the hour and the minute. 现在点了 You fill in this blank with the hour. 现在 now it is so-and-so hour. For example, you would say a number 1 through 12 if you're using marine time. Right. So some people have the 1 to 24 basis, in which case you could say that, but we're going to focus on the 1 to 12. And the 点 stands for the hour. So number 1 through 12, and then you have the character 点, which tells the person that you're telling them the hour of the day. Oops, sorry. Here's the example. 现在10点了. It is 10 o'clock. And this is on the dot hour. 10点了. 10 is 10, 点 is hour, so it is now the 10th hour. It is 10 o'clock. 现在10点了. Well, what happens if it's not on the dot hour? What if you have minutes in there? That's where a number 1 through 59, because you wouldn't say 1 hour and 60 minutes, you just say 2 hours. So, number 1 through 59, and then the word 风, 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 and that refers to the minutes. If you put it together, if you say it is 10:12, 10 hours and 12 minutes. 现在10点12分. 10 hours, 10点, the minutes, 12分. So, what about those common things, those little words that we use to simplify how we tell time? Somebody says a quarter, 1 1/4. Well, we also have that in Chinese. A quarter in Chinese is 一克. 一克 for a quarter. So, say you wanted to say 1/15. You could make it, in English, we might say 1 1/4, and people would understand that you're saying 1/15. Likewise, in Chinese, 一点一克. 一点 1 hour, 一克 and a quarter. And people would understand that you're saying 1/15. 一点一克. So, we also say 3/4 for 45 minutes. If you wanted to tell the time as 1:45, and you don't want to say out all those numbers, the simple way is to say 1 3/4. So, 一点三克. 一点 1 hour, 三克 3/4, or 1:45. 一点三克 克. Now, you may wonder, why did I leave out the 2 quarters? You'd think you'd say 1:30 and you could say 1点2克 or 2克, but that's not how you say it. Just like in English, we don't say 1 2/4. That just doesn't sound right, does it? In Chinese, we don't say that either. There's another, more efficient way of saying 1:30, which is by using the character for half, or 半. 不安半 is for half. Now in English, we don't quite say 1 1/2, but we may say 1:30. And in Chinese, we've just simplified it a bit to say 2:30. Instead of saying 2 hours and 30 minutes, you can just say 2 1/2. 2点半. 2点半 is 2:30. When you talk about hour, make sure this is where the tricky 2 form comes up again. You have to use 2 instead of 2. 2 for the hour. For the feng, either way works. Summary of how to tell time and how to ask for time. 现在几点了? What time is it? 现在 fill in the time 点了. If you want to say right now, it's 1:30. 现在1点半了. And then if you want it to be even more complicated and give it in hours and minutes down to the exact time, say you want to say, it is 1:13. 现在1点13分了. 1:13. And those little quirks that help us to tell time easier, you have the ke, which is the quarter. You can use it in 1/4 or 3/4, but no 2/4, since this is what we use for 2/4, just half. Thank you. See you next time.